Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Get Rich 101. Yes, the intro was faster. The intro was faster because I've been hearing the folks on YouTube have been shortening their intros so they can get right into it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm shortening my intro. All right, folks. So welcome, welcome. I am your host. I said that already, but let me add some more details. I am a survivor. I'm a survivor. I have survived 2 strokes, the second of which was a hemorrhagic stroke. And that means that of 100 people, if 100 people caught that disease today, only 83 people would die. 83 people would die within 4 weeks. Within 4 weeks, only 17 people would live. So I'm part of the 17%. And I made it. And I'm still stepping 2.5 years later. Ashe. All right. So I just had to let people know that that's how I'm dealing. And so let's talk about a couple things. Oh, first of all, shout out to New Thought Media Network for allowing me the space and this opportunity to grow. Thank you for everyone who has helped me. Thanks to Mom sent me a message, signed the various names that she's gotten. So signed Mama Kins, signed Mama Sekou, all the different names that she's gotten. So that's cool. That's cute. Anyway, thanks to Fee King for helping me out, my fiance, and thanks to Reverend Melissa for also helping me out. So yeah, and everyone else has helped me out. I know I might be forgetting you, but I am greatly blessed by your contributions. Okay, so today's Monday. I got to talk to you about the weekend. So it was a busy weekend. I mean, if I'm doing one thing a day, that's busy to me. That is busy to me. So we did one thing per day. We went to BAM, which is Brooklyn Academy of Music, and we saw a version of one of Shakespeare's plays, but it was tilted. Yeah, well, tilted on the axis of a Black woman. A Black woman was a star of the show, and she rewrote the play and called out stuff about the lack of a Black woman's perspective, a woman's perspective generally, and a Black woman's perspective specifically in the play. So that was interesting. And we saw some of Fee King's groups that she's been working with this thing. I wish I could remember the name of it. I always forget the name of it, but she's been working with this group of women, and she's been teaching them and talking to them, and just really, really fulfilling her dream. Well, I'm gonna call it her dream of getting to know her way around New York. Like she's been finding different places to go. I'm like, what? You went where? So it's really great. It's new restaurants, new places to go. And she's been making these women feel a lot. So anyway, I want to talk to you about that right quick. And I also wanted to give you, here's my dice right here. Here's my dice in between my bull. There he is. The Cobra bull and the bear. So just a reminder, the bear is stocks that are down low. They're hibernating. And the bull are stocks that are going up. Now, for me, I've decided to focus on one, just the ones that are going up. Now, worried about the ones that are going down. Worried about the ones that are going up. All right? So remember that. Okay, now let's get the ball rolling. Here we go. 1. Today is 1. That means you got to take the money Well, take the money. Take some money. Actually, I'm going to put it in specific terms. You need to take a percentage, 10% of your salary, really. Like, I'm trying to think about it for people who aren't like me, because I got random money coming from everywhere. But if you got a salary, you need to set aside 10%, 10%, and you just set it up so that the day after it comes in, it goes right back out. So if you say you get your money on the 15th day, I'm just making up a date. 15th day, you get your salary. Day 16, it needs to come right back out. 10% needs to come right back out. It needs to go over someplace safe. Now, that's as far as I'm going to teach you just yet. I know I need to teach you where that money goes, but for now, let's just get it started. Let's just get started. Now, I'm hitting it kind of slow because I ran into two of my church members. I went to church today. Went to church on Sunday, and I heard from two of my parishioners, I guess, and they've been talking about money. And one of them told me she's doing this, and one of them told me she's doing that. And I was like, okay. I guess I'm moving too fast, so I want to slow it down. And I need you to move that money, to identify and move that money. 10%, 10%, 10%. If you can't do 10%, do $1. Do $1. Do $1. As long as you move something. So if you want to move $1, if you got money coming from all over the place like I do, and you're not sure how big or how small the next check is going to be, you need to move $1. You need to move $1. Move $1 over, right? But if you got something steady and income's coming in, and you've got a big mountain of income coming in, well, then you can take 10% of your salary and put 10% aside, right? So all I'm saying, people, is identify yourself as either a freelance person. In my case, you move $1. If you're in my boat, you need to change $1. You need to change $1 over. Now, if you're someone who's consistently wealthy, then you need to change it to 10%, right? Either way, you need to change the zip code, the zip code of your money from your checking account over to someplace. Like for now, just create a savings account at your bank. Just create a savings account at your bank and transfer the money there. Transfer the dollars there, transfer the 10% there. Just transfer it right there, right? But make it automatic. Now, I've talked about it. I still haven't done it. I still have not done it yet. Done it automatically. So I'm talking to you. I'm talking to me. We need to set it up. If you've got some automated money coming in, then there needs to be some automated money going out. If you get some automated money in, there needs to be some automated money coming out. If you don't have something automated coming in, you need to charge yourself $1. Just $1. Just $1. You just move that dollar over. All right. So anyway, today's number was $1. So this is your test, right? This is the money while you're secure. Money. Well, shoot. Well, this is the money. This is the money ball. The money ball. The money ball square. Money ball square. And so this is going to help you out. So you take $1 plus $1 from any place else that's coming in, and you move that $2 over somewhere. That's just today. Just today, you move $2 over. But other than that, I'm going to say it one more time. If you got random bits of money coming in here and there, you take $1 out, move it over to where you move it over to. So for right now, that's just a separate bank account, a separate savings account, right? Okay. All right. I hope you got me. Hope you got me on that. All right. So that's our money. What I call this, a money ball square. Money ball square. Okay. So let me put him back here between my bull and my bear. Okay. So let me talk about how to trade. How to trade. Let me check my comments first, though. Let me see if I can get a sip. Get Rich 101. Get Rich 101. The Get Rich 101. The title of the show. Okay, thanks to Fee King for inviting everyone. Let's see. Dice roll. I don't know why. See, that's the aphasia. That's the aphasia. Dice roll. $1 today. So I'm gonna leave this up. Just remember to take $1 and transfer it. Now, for those of you who are beginners, just create a separate savings account. Easy. Create a separate savings account. Move that money into the separate savings account, and I'll tell you where to put that money later. But for now, just get that much done. Move it over. If you're already moving over, great. We're gonna talk to you soon about where to put that money. All right. Dice roll. Thanks, Mary Mel. Dice roll. Okay. Money wizard. That's funny. Okay, let's see. Real Roots. That's what Fee King works with. Real Roots is the social hosting guide partnership Fee King has signed on with. I navigate professional, diverse published groupings of women to connect and cultivate community in real time, in real life. That's what she does. She be doing it. I met some of the ladies at on I forget which day we went, but at BAM I met some of them. Great group of friendly women. Okay. All right. So let me get to the questions. So what I want to know, I asked Fee and I asked Reverend Melissa what their questions would be about trading. Right. Now I answer Fee King's question first. And basically she wants to know are there more places she can trade at once? Because what happened is she overtraded. And the way that the system is set up is that if you overtrade, it will punish you. It'll lock you out, right? So I am grateful to Fee King for showing us how it worked, because I'd never done it before. I kept myself so little. So I see that it works, that they will shut you down. So let me explain it this way. If you are doing less than $25,000, now come on, now that's all of us, right? We're all doing less than $25,000, right? You know, that's what it is. We're doing less than $25,000, right? That means it'll let you trade 3 times per week. 3 times per week. That means 1 stock per trade. 1 stock per trade, 3 times a week. Now, some of you may be thinking, "Oh, that's too small. But you're not thinking of it the right way. You need to be thinking about it as a way to keep you limited, so that you can find your legs. Because I've been trying to think of a good analogy for this trading. And you know what it's like? It's like surfing. It's like surfing. Like, how long is it going to take you to learn how to surf? Huh? Like, think about that. You got to get your balance right. You know, like, it's going to take you a while. To get right, and even longer before you can do tricks. Like, you know what I mean? But people want to jump into trading and they want to do tricks immediately. Nah, it's like riding a surfboard. Right? Okay. So this is what you got to do. What you have to do is you open multiple accounts. So if you want to open an account with what's the name of that one? That's one that I always have. That's here we are. I'm looking at it too. What's the name of this app? Webull. So if you want to open something up with Webull, it's fine. Open yourself up with Webull. It's going to take you like an hour or so to set it up. You know, you got to give the banking information. You got to do all that stuff. But I did it. And so if I can do it, you can do it. Because I was like, oh no, I don't know. But I was just determined to do it. So you get set up for Webull. You get set up for Think or Swim. You get set up with multiple places. So I have Webull and Think or Swim. That means that I get my three trades, but three for each program. So I got 3 for Webull and 3 for Think or Swim. So just by opening another account, I got double the amount. So went from 1, 3 to 2, 6, right? If I open another one, that'd be 9, 3, 6, 9, right? But mind you though, you've got to pull yourself back. You got to pull yourself back. You got to remember that this is like surfing. It's like surfing. You're not going to go out to deep water yet, right? You're not going to go out to deep water and jump on a surfboard. No, you've got to ease your way onto the surfboard, right? So 3, and that's how you do it, right? So let me see. With those 3, you've got just remember that's just 6 trades. Just 6 trades. Now that's a whole week. So I've done it before because I've got my tradings for both hands, right? I got 3 for Webull and 3 for Think or Swim, right? So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then I had 1 left over because I want to do it as much as I can pull it back as possible. All right. So that's Fee King's question, and I want to get to Reverend Mel's question. How am I doing on time? Yep, doing great on time. And let me see. Let me pull this up. And okay. She wants to know, how much money do I need to trade? That's a great question. It's a great question. So I'll tell you what I did. What I did was I moved $85 into my Webull. That was it at the time. Of $8 to my Webull. Now, actually, that's not true. Hold on. I'm getting things confused. Sorry. This is what I did with Webull. With Webull, I recommended myself. I recommended the app to other people because I'm doing it right now. I'm telling you about the app. Yeah, it's good. It's a good, solid app, right? So I'm telling you about the app, and I'm referring you to me. All right, and therefore we both get a little bit of extra bump. Like if you sign up to the app just for this yourself, don't do that. You want to get a referral fee from someone, from me or someone else. You want to get a referral fee because when I signed up for trading, I mean, I had $200 in my Webull that came from other people. It came from other people. Now, I don't know what the current standards are, but that's what I did. I gave it out to everybody. You want this? Want this? Want this? Want this? Want this? And I end up with $200 of not my own money, right? Not my own money. Money is given to me by Webull, right? And so that's the one way to do it. That's one way to do it. You don't have to spend any of your own money. You can get other people. You can refer other people to you, right? And then you get some nest egg, some $200, and then you've got that in your Webull, right? So Webull, well, let's not make it specific to Webull. If you got $200, let's do the math. Let's do the math. Let's do the math right now. That's $200 times 2 equals 4. Equals $4. So 2%, or is it 2%? I think it's 2%. Yeah, 2% of the amount total. So if you got $200 in there, then 2% of that is $4. $4 is your limit. $4 is your limit. You stick yourself at $4. You don't spend any more than that. You do not spend any more than $4. All right? You don't do it. You don't do it. Because if you do, remember, this is like surfing. This is like surfing. You gotta find your way. You gotta find your way. So if you give more than that, you're going to eliminate your amount. And that's what they call wash out. Or is it explode? It blew the account up. You blew your account up because you got down to 0 and you got to start all over again. You do not want to do that. You do not want to do that. And in my case, I'm not trying to do that. So I've not destroyed an account. Now I've gone down. So I've gone from $200 on my Webull down to $100. So that's because I'm using my money, but I'm keeping it small, because I'm not trying to having to reach back from somebody else and get more money to put in. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. So 2%, whatever it is, amount of money you put in, 2%. So I'm going to give you what I did. I did use $200 that I got from other people by giving them the referral code. And if you want mine, I'll post it right here underneath this chat. And therefore it took me a while to get this. It took me a while to get that 2% is the right amount. But now that I know, I'm telling you, 2% is the right amount. 2% is the right amount. So $4, you got to find stocks. You got to find stocks that are $1, $2, $3, $4, right? And find those stocks and just learn the game, learn the rules of the game, All right. So those are my first 2 questions. I'll continue answering questions. Let's see what else we have in terms of my comments. Let's see what Fee's asking me. I'm going to do Thinkorswim this next round. Oh, I can trade 3 C's a week with each platform. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. So you got 3 with Webull. You get 3 more with Thinkorswim, right? So that gives you 6. But be careful. Remember how much money you have in each account, because you got $100 here in Webull. Wait a minute. what is it? Webull, yes, Webull. You got $100 in Webull, and you got $100 in Thinkorswim. So then, if you got $100 in here and $100 in here, you got to keep them separate. So you got to move this one down to, let's do the math. Let's do the math because I don't like to do the math openly. 100 times 0.02 equals $2. $2 and $2, right? And you want to do it slow. You want to do it slow. 3 and 3. You want to do $2 max and $2 max. And that's how you do it. $2 max, because you don't want to get blown out. You don't want them to cancel your account, right? You don't want either one of those things, because when they cancel your account, you got to go through some I don't even know how to get it reinstated. And they'll do that. They'll do that quick. If you overtrade, they'll do that quick, right? And you want to make sure you keep your money at 2%. You want to keep your money at 2%. Let me hear you say it with me, 2%. Because I'm saying it because you're gonna get spicy. You're gonna get spicy. You're gonna be like, oh, this is so easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy because 96% of traders don't make it. 96% don't make it. And that's because everyone thinks that I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. No, you can't. You got to move slow. You got to move slow. And hence, you don't want to blow up your account. So you want to keep your account very, very small. All right. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Should you open a new Webull account? I think, Fee, you should find out what their process is. Oh, you know what? Let's ask YouTube. Let's ask YouTube. What is a process for opening a Webull account after, it's called PDT, after a PDT violation? Let's find out. Let's find out. And, we'll find out together, because you want to be able to undo whatever you did with the account without having to open a new account. You don't really want to open a new account. Let's just try it. Let's just find out. Let's just find out. Let's go on YouTube and find out. All right. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. So, Fee is talking about multiple accounts: Robinhood, Webull, Thinkorswim. Yeah. So my vote is Thinkorswim. I did not think of Thinkorswim until much later. I was already. So Thinkorswim is the search option for trading for Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab. Now that's huge. That's huge, right? They're doing trillions of dollars of money, right? And to know that they have their own trading division, I was like, what? I was trying to figure out how to move money out of my Charles Schwab and put it over here to Webull. And he was like, why don't you just do it with ours? I was like, I can do that? And so that's how I ended up with 2 accounts. And let me tell you something. You've got to start moving. You have to start moving. You have to start moving. I say that because I never would have known. I never would have known that Thinkorswim was right here, activated right here, if I hadn't done something. If I hadn't done something with Webull, if I hadn't asked my financial advisor about moving money over to Webull, I wouldn't have known that. I created the situation for him to tell me, oh, why don't you just trade with us? And I was like, what? I can do that? So you're benefiting from my knowledge. I'm learning these things. I'm sharing them with you. But let me tell you, I was ecstatic. I was like, oh my goodness, I can trade without having to move any money? Yes. And now I've got 2 sets of 3 trades. So that's 6 trades. 6 trades per day. All right. So that's what I got for you. That's what I got for you. My first questions. Okay, so I hope you got it. I hope you got everything. Anyway, I wanted to show you this shirt right quick. Nelson is on it. Come on, Nelson. I just got this. Look at this. I just got this. It says, if you're too busy to go running, you're too busy. So my neighbor gave me this, and he started running with me. So I've got a partner now running. So that is great. That's great. And he gave me this gift, and yeah, this is really cool. So anyway, that's what I got. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. And remember that now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. I'm going to keep on saying that. Now is better than perfect. And yeah, and I will see you next time. All right? See you later.